Hey guys, I'm in the kitchen again because it's 9:30 at night. My parents are already in bed, so yeah, I'm hiding out on the other side of the house. I went, in my other video, I went to Pismo I can't remember, I went on Wednesday, and then I went again on Friday with a friend of mine, and I got really, really sunburned. I don't know if you can actually see it very well, but my face is just, yeah, I took a leave. I put aloe vera all over me. I put a mix of water and milk that I read off the internet was supposed to be good for you. I took a cold shower, woke up the next day, put more aloe vera on me. It's just been one of the worst burns I've had in a long time, but oh well. The reason why I decided to make a video, also my voice is all crackly because when I get sunburned, I think all the liquid is out of me and I just can't speak right anymore or something. Anyways, so one of the things I want to talk about was, in the last video I said something, kind of touched on it, about people going to things by themselves. I think it's really funny that people have this idea in their head that people can only go certain places with another person. Like, I went to the coast, and I went by myself, and I don't live anywhere near, I live 2.5 hours or 3 hours from the coast, but, you know, it's a drive to get there, it's a drive to get back. You're spending 6 hours, 7 hours out of your day driving, and apparently that means that you're supposed to go with someone. I don't know. I've also gone to the movies by myself. I've gone to a park and read by myself. I do a lot of things by myself, mainly because I don't have a boyfriend, and the hours that I work are 12-hour shifts, which means I get 4 days off. 4 days off when I live with my parents. It's like I can do things with them, and I do things with them. But in the other time, I need to find out things to do for I need to find things to do for myself. And I can't always wait for someone to come and do it with me. But I just think it's kind of odd that people think that you have to do certain things with a significant other or a friend or something. I mean, every time I told someone that I was going to Pismo and I was going by myself, or I was already there and I was calling someone saying, oh yeah, I'm in Pismo right now, I'm by myself, it was just like, you're by yourself, you know? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, well, that's cool. But, you know, the first thing that pops in your head is, oh. So anyways, it was just kind of, it didn't bother me per se. I mean, it bothered me in the sense of, like, I had to keep repeating myself, like, yeah, I'm by myself, and that's okay. But it didn't bother me in the sense that I was, like, angry at them, at the people who I told and had a reaction with, but it just was kind of weird to me. I don't know. It's kind of like, what's the deal? Like, yeah, I went to the beach by myself. Yeah, I've gone to a movie by myself. You know, it's like, I have friends who aren't dating anyone, and they won't go see movies because they don't have anyone to go with. Like, they really want to go see this movie, but they won't go because they don't have anyone to go with. I'm like, why don't you just go watch it? If you enjoy movies, if you enjoy the entertainment value, why do you have to have someone there with you? Now, for people who only enjoy it if they're with someone, okay, but I think it's like, I really think that it's not because they have to be with someone to enjoy it. I think it's, there's this stigma of you being a loser if you go by yourself or something. I tell you, one of the hardest times I've actually ever gone to a movie by myself was Valentine's Day. I didn't even think about the fact that it was Valentine's Day last year. Phantom of the Opera came out. I'd seen this movie, and yes, it's completely ridiculous, but I'd seen the movie like 4 or 5 times in theaters, and I'd seen it, every time I saw the movie, I saw it with somebody, which was great, you know. But the 5th time that I watched it, I really wanted to go by myself. I wanted to soak in and enjoy and reflect on the movie. Sounds really ridiculous, but I really did want to go by myself. I wanted to enjoy the movie. I wanted to sit there and have the stupidest looking grin on my face when certain things would happen. I wanted to, clap if I felt like it at the end, whatever. I didn't say, I'm not saying actually clap, but, So I went, and totally not thinking I went on Valentine's Day. I'd been with my parents all day. Went back to Fresno because I was living in Fresno at the time. Went back, went in the theater. It was at the end of, the reason why I went that day is because I knew it was leaving theater. So this was like the end of the cycle of being at the theater. And it was just like me and 3 couples in the theater, and that was it. And so I was kind of like, oh. And then like the song that sings during the end credits, Minnie Driver sings it, and it's called Learn to Be Lonely, and I was all, it's my song. I have to learn to be lonely. But that's the thing, it's like, who cares? I really enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed going by myself. I got over the weirdness of me being in a movie with a bunch of couples after a little bit, and then I enjoyed it, and I had a good time. So anyways, I guess this is kind of not an explanation, but people need to get over the being alone bit. If you're alone, like not alone as in I have friends, like I have friends and I do things with them, but if you're alone as in you're not in a relationship or you're not constantly around people who are able to do things with you at all times, just go do them by yourself and don't worry about it. It's like whatever. And if you're the kind of person that does have a boyfriend and would think that someone going by themselves is really weird, you need to get over that too. That's just my opinion. This video is long enough, and not only that, but I'm sure my voice is really crackly and gross, and you don't want to hear it anymore. Not like you want to hear it all the time. Whatever. Yeah. I miss the convertible. I loved that car. Oh well. That's it.